We have breaking news right now.
Yeah, we want to take you out right now to the coroner's office as we get ready to see the honor guard right now moving and escorting Deputy John Durham from the coroner's office there to a funeral coach and then being transported via police escorted to Crown Hill Funeral Home.
Our Cameron Riddle is out there as this is happening right now. We'll go ahead and go to him for the very latest. Cameron.
And I'll just talk here for just a moment. As you can see, Deputy Durham is being carried by his co-workers of the Marion County Sheriff's Office to the back of a hearse. On both sides of him are members of law enforcement from IMPD, from the Sheriff's Office, and members of the Coroner's Office who are there, many of them saluting. On the other side, in the blue and in the colored shirts under the trees, is actually Deputy Durham's family. They are here to witness this, and they will be leading the procession as it makes its way from the Marion County Coroner's Office up to the funeral home at Crown Hill Cemetery. And I'll just stop talking for just one moment. And now the door on the hearse has now closed, and Deputy Durham has now been brought on board. And so what will happen now is momentarily everyone will walk back to their vehicles, and then the family will be led by IMPD and the honor guard and members of the MCSO up to Crown Hill Cemetery. So that's what's getting ready to happen right now. Because we have unfortunately had to do this more often, it seems, in recent years, we kind of know the pattern on how these things work, but each event is a little bit different. And you can tell the folks who are in civilian clothes who are obviously grieving right now are the family members of Deputy Durham, and they'll be headed to their vehicles, which are at the front of the procession. But I bring them up because in these situations, while he will get full honors as an officer killed in the line of duty, the family gets to determine exactly how they want things done. So if you're with us almost a week ago, we were here when Trooper Smith was brought out, and they did things a little bit differently than they are doing here today. Much of it is how the family would like for things to go. And so what was different today was we actually got to see the casket carrying Deputy Durham brought out of the building and then loaded into the hearse, which is something that did not happen last week. I was also told that at some point during the funeral services and procession, which of course all that planning is still forthcoming, there will be a 1042 where Deputy Durham is signed off of duty, just as we saw last week. All those funeral details are still pending, but that is something that they have told us is going to happen. So if you are going through downtown Indianapolis in the next couple of minutes, you're going to see this procession head north through downtown up to 38th Street and come in on the north side of Crown Hill Cemetery. So the motorcycles are starting up right now, and you will see folks here just momentarily, just as soon as the family can get inside of their vehicles, pull out of this way. Unfortunately, this is one of 3 line of duty deaths that Indiana has seen in just this past month. And so while we've talked about it a lot of these officers have been over this time and time again in the past 3 weeks. Some of these officers were just here last week participating in the trooper procession. I'm looking at William Young, who was here for IMPD. He was also here last week, and so this is a lot of grieving for them. But as you can see, a large show of force that you're getting ready to see from multiple agencies as they get ready to pull out, and we'll just show you just how big of a procession and show of support that this family is getting, and members of the Marion County Sheriff's Office. And so as they get ready to pull out, everybody is lining up. Again, what you're looking at is the family toward the front. They are being escorted, and traffic control being handled by IMPD, their sister agency at the Marion County Sheriff's Office. They're going to pull out and lead first with the family. Members of the honor guard are also some of the folks who are on the bikes here, and also who you saw load Deputy Durham into the back of that hearse. They will be in the mix toward the front, and then behind them from here I can see already a number of different agencies, not just MCSO or IMPD, that have got in line with this here. So, and also what you see during these times are the members of the Marion County Coroner's Office who stopped their work to come out and also pay honor to a person who in this case was killed in the line of duty, a very high profile situation that they have now had to do weeks back to back. And now they're getting ready to shut down West Street just past Lucas Oil Stadium as they get ready to pull off.
Cameron, for
And they're
those that
stopping
might
traffic
want to
over there
step
right now.
outside to also view this and to pay their respects, they're going to go north on Clarendon Road from West 38th Street. They will then enter the northernmost entrance of Crown Hill, where some more of the people will be able to step outside or at least pull over to the side of the road. In many of these cases, it's a beautiful sight to see those that get out and then put their hand over their heart too, just on the side of the road to pay their respects. To, again, yet another officer who's lost his life in the line of duty.
Yeah, Sheriff Forstall saying John was just a good guy, really was. At 38 years, you can't give that much law enforcement to your community and not have it meant something. It certainly did. To pass it on to his family, his brothers, went on to say, I mean, there's law enforcement all across his family. What we're going to do here is we're going to take a moment of silence as they get prepared to take the officer to Crown Hill Cemetery. We'll turn up the Nat sound and we'll be quiet for a minute.
And so what we just witnessed was Deputy Durham being put and escorted into this procession by members of the Marion County Sheriff's Office, IMPD, and as you get ready to go, you're seeing a number of different agencies who are here beyond MCSO, Carmel Police coming through here right now, as well as other members from the city. IMPD, there's another Carmel vehicle. So when these situations happen, as unfortunately we've had to see several times this month, all the agencies come together to honor somebody who's been killed in the line of duty. And we, as you are seeing, Deputy Durham will be getting the full honors of a person who was killed in the line of duty. Again, the funeral arrangements and other service information is still forthcoming, but we have been told at some point there will be a 1042 call where Deputy Durham is signed off duty, as he did not get to go home after he was killed Monday at the Community Justice Complex. And so now this is the result, where we have once again members of law enforcement who are grieving and having to say goodbye to one of their law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. Stay with Fox 59. We'll be covering it as these developments continue. Reporting live downtown, I'm Cameron Riddle, Fox 59 News.
We appreciate it, Cameron. Thank you so so much for that. Again, on his way to Crown Hill Funeral Home. And it's so sad, but so beautiful at the same time.
In that 1042, you're going to hear from undoubtedly the dispatcher is always so difficult to hear. Cameron, again, thank you. We'll be right back.